Good morning and welcome to Petals on Water. Today we're going to talk about intelligence, and this was actually a question from a family member who also watches the video, and he was like, hey, this might be a good topic. So I've been thinking about it a lot because I had to evaluate. It's about relative intelligence of my alters. Do we all have very similar levels of intelligence? Short answer, actually, for the most part, I think, yeah. Basic, same level of intelligence. I think experience levels are different, and I think maturity factors are different. Although sometimes even that, some of my younger alters are very mature. But there are exceptions. So the exceptions are actually I'm sorry, I'm thinking, I know I'm like looking off camera a lot, but I'm just trying to process how to kind of lead into it. The exceptions to my evaluation of, well, we're all about the same intelligence, are alters that are like literal pillars of support in some respects. And they are, I was trying to think of how to word this in an earlier practice run of this, but they take all the information that we gather when we look at things, when we listen to things, when we're eating, when we're smelling, when we're talking to other people, all those little subtle cues or little subtle bits of information that, it's too much for our conscious brain to work with. Our conscious brain goes, no, deal with this, no, deal with that, no, deal with this. That's enough of the picture. Everything else, we don't need that, okay? The conscious brain works with our conscious brain. We'll pick things out and go, this is the basic essence, let's work with this. But I think the altars that are I'm saying in the back, but really they are like a demarcation line between the people who help support the body function and the ability to interact and respond to the world. And then everything that's in the back. This includes some altars, as well as dissociated feelings, like that. Sorry. Boy, that stopped me. Sorry. So, but yeah, they're like between the two. So their contact with information that we're not consciously accessing means that they've got a better picture of things. So like, one of the things that gets commented on is, somebody, like you just watch them for a little bit and you know who they are. And it's kind of freaky. We want to be mad at you, but the thing is that you're very rarely wrong. Like you might miss a small nuance, but you mostly get what's going on there. And that's what that is. It's they're actually caretakers. They're like literal supports, but they're also caretakers and nurturers. So they're like my first line of defense. Information comes in, they're that push in the back that goes, yeah, don't do that. Which of course I don't listen to because, I'm like a perpetual teenager where, I know better and you can't tell me anything differently. So, they wish it were otherwise, but it's not. So, but like I said, I think they're a lot more intelligent, definitely a lot wiser, but, it's that kind of thing that comes with collecting 50 some years of all sorts of everything. Like one of the things that just popped into my head was going through the stacks when I was in college. I was working for a business writing professor, and I'm remembering looking through the books and the way it smelled and the touch of the spine, like how that felt, the lighting, and it was so cramped. Just all these little details. Like I can see the texture of the book that I'm looking at. It's that old cloth binding. Um, just it's like super pulled in, and that's what works in my 3 pillars back there. There might be more, but I only know about 3. So with the exception of them, I think, yeah. But I think they're pretty amazing. Very helpful to have. Usually my big stability when things go wrong. Like with the new altars, they're one of the first ones up there, telling me what I need to do and how I need to handle this, and reminding me to be kind when all I want to do is freak out. So but yeah, they're definitely the most intelligent of us. So I don't know what to say other than that. I mean, there may be, as I move along, I may run into altars that are not at the same level. Kind of don't know. I'm kind of having trouble figuring out how that would work, but I suppose it could work. I mean, I've got my pillars, so I don't know what to say about that. I have altars that have different kinds of intelligences. So the way they look at things is vastly, vastly, vastly different. It's probably why I get along with animals so well. Because again, it's vastly different, and that probably is being informed by all that information that you don't think about on the day-to-day, but it's there. So yeah, different intelligences, huge wider intelligences, and then just me, Maria intelligences. But I think in a lot of ways having those different intelligences is actually very helpful. It definitely makes my worldview different. Wildly, crazily different. It's been commented on my family. I have a very different viewpoint. My family is wonderfully diverse, and because we are the way we are, we don't come at things the same way other people do. So there's a ton of controversial topics that for us the ultimate answer is that but everything inside is the same. The body is just a shell. I mean, that's literally what we always come down to every single time. It's what's inside that counts. So, more weird. Well, I guess this is going to be a short video. Different intelligences inside me. Maybe this might be because I'm tired. I can't think of much more to say than that. So, everybody take care. Please try to be kind to yourselves, to each other. And I know in this day, you're probably seeing, like, I took a Facebook break because I keep seeing people yelling at me. And they're not yelling at me personally. They're just yelling. But, you get on there, you're reading it, and it feels like they're yelling at you. So, don't hesitate to pull away, take a break, be kind to yourself, and remember they're not you. They can't tell you what to do, and you shouldn't have to do what they say. So, take care. Bye.